Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 2015 very high specification Mini Coupe, cared for and maintained to a very high standard with a 6-stamp service history, including just recently serviced less than 200 miles ago. Just starting with the front of the car, really couldn't be any better. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing I can see some very minor stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them just so you can see how insignificant they are, as to be expected, and certainly nothing more than have to be really close to even notice them at all. I've got a close up to all the bumper corners as we go around the car as well, to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. No marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper lower down either, can also be quite common. As I take a step back and look down the entire passenger side of the car, struggling to see any parking dents. Car looks fantastic with the upgraded 17-inch alloy wheels. All 4 of the alloy wheels really nice, as I'll also show you as we go around the car. Starting with the passenger front alloy wheel, I'm struggling to see a single mark at all. Can't see anything negative to point out on the passenger front wing. Does include the plastic wheel arch, free from any scuffs or marks. Got the contrast black roof and mirror covers, both of those mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks. Onto the passenger door, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out. Get a close up underneath the door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches, can be quite common. Can't see any chips to the door edge, again can be quite common. Moving on to this rear panel, exactly the same. Can just spot a very minor parking dent there. Just put my fingernail next to that. Fortunately hasn't chipped or marked the paintwork, so I can confirm we will have our paintless dent removal specialist have that completely removed before collection. So very minor, and that will be completely removed before collection. Again, plastic wheel arch free from any scuffs, and that alloy wheel identical to the passenger front. Struggling to see a single mark at all. Into the vehicle from the passenger side, inside the car really couldn't be any better. It's got the half leather interior. Just get a close up to the wing and edge of the passenger seat, really no sign of any wear to point out. Couldn't be any better. Car's had the genuine overmats fitted, so there's no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells either. Get a close up to the passenger footwell to highlight that. Just want to lead into the car just to show you the driver's seat from the passenger angle. You do see plenty of cars where you look in from the driver's side, seat looks okay, then when you look across from the passenger angle, looks a little bit out of shape, worn, but not the case with this Mini Coupe. Absolute minimal wear, as you can see. I will add as well, there's no unwanted odours with the car, no smells of smoke or pets. The passenger side of the vehicle really couldn't be any better. The only thing I can see, that very minor parking dent, which we will have removed. Again, bumper corner free from any scuffs. Don't spot any marks to the centre of the bumper. Again, can be common. People park a little bit too close to someone or something, mark the centre of the bumper, but not the case on this Mini Coupe. It's got the rear parking sensors as part of the high specification. Can't see anything to mention on the tailgate of the car. Can just spot a very minor stone chip just on the bumper corner there. Missed it the first time, have to be really close to even notice it at all. Disappears as I take a small step back. Just taking you inside the luggage compartment, same as the rest of the interior, really couldn't be any better. Just want to get a close up to those plastics and the top of the bumper just to show you how nice they are. Sometimes people carelessly load in items, end up scuffing the plastics, marking the top of the bumper, but absolutely not the case with this Mini. Couldn't be any better. Again, bumper corner free from any scuffs or marks. Looking down the driver's side of the vehicle, struggling to see any parking dents. That alloy wheel exactly same as the other two I've already shown you, struggling to see a single mark at all. Again, plastic wheel arch free from any scuffs. There's going to be any marks underneath on the handles, usually on the driver's side, but again, struggling to see anything to mention. On the door edge, nice. Again, can just spot a couple of very minor chips to the driver's door edge. Again, you have to be incredibly close to even notice them at all. I've already said both mirror covers free from any scuffs. My nothing negative on the driver's front wing. Again, does include the plastic wheel arch. Onto the final alloy wheel. As I've gone around all 4 of the alloy wheels, I am struggling to see a single mark or any sign of curb into any of the alloy wheels. It really is a cherished example, going around the entire vehicle, inside and out, other than some very, very minor stone chips. I'm struggling to see anything to point out. And that very minor parking dent, which I can confirm we will have completely removed before collection. Into the vehicle from the driver's side, driver's seat, absolute minimal wear. Base of the seats, no sign of any wear to point out. Footwell, exactly the same. It really is a cherished example. Going around the entire car, a few very, very minor stone chips which you have to be very close to even notice, but other than them, really I'm struggling to see anything to point out. It's worth noting we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128 point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by the AA engineer just to make sure the vehicle is correct on the road. You can view the 128 point inspection report on our website at peterscottcars.co.uk. We also have finance calculators on the website, so if you are interested in any additional funding to purchase this Mini Coupe, you can pop to our website, model a finance quote, and apply for finance directly through our site. We will come back to you within 10 minutes with a full decision once you have submitted an application. If you need any assistance with quotes or applications, obviously do just get in touch. We absolutely guarantee the lowest rates of finance coming direct to ourselves. So if you are thinking of financing the vehicle for an outside finance company or broker, please get in touch with ourselves first for the absolute guaranteed lowest rate of finance. Just going around the vehicle one final time there just to make sure I haven't missed anything. And I say again, absolutely cherished example. Really I'm struggling to see anything to point out. If you need any further information about the car or you would like to arrange a viewing, then please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video. Hopefully you found it helpful.